The Pounding, powered by iSpeech. The Pounding, powered by iSpeech.
I like having fun. I like to laugh. I like to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun. Yes, I like to laugh.
Are we
I
live?
like having fun.
Give me this. Give me
We're
the-
live.
We're live. Good morning, Vietnam. Remember how I used to do that song? Good morning. Am I loud? Am I on? I think I'm low.
A little low on the monitor, but we got it.
Yeah, baby. We are coming in clean. We are broadcasting throughout the globe. If you're out there in Kalamazoo, if you're out there in Honolulu, if you're anywhere, Bolivia, South America, Antarctica, anywhere you get Wi-Fi, you're in our community right now. Doug Loosenhop is with me, DJ Doug Pound, good morning to you.
Hey.
And Vic Berger is here, of course.
Hello, everybody.
And we are broadcasting from Glendale here, March 2nd. We're coming in like a lion! Where's my roars? Where's my roars? Searching, look at these guys, they're stressed. Where are them roars?
What
Where are my lions?
What do you need?
I need lions.
Lions? Now you need lions
It's
all of a
March.
sudden?
You're embarrassing me in front of our special guest, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guest is here sitting in the musical chair. One and only. He's going to be with us all morning into afternoon, depending on where you are. Sometimes, for some people, it's afternoon right now. East Coast. I'm going to introduce him at this moment. We're coming to you live. I've not introduced you. This guy. In trouble all morning. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are hard at work. So we thought it'd be.
Is he
I'm trying to
regretting
find
this?
some
I don't know if he's regretting
That's
this
why
or
we
not.
got to meet and talk about transitions. We got to meet, talk about introductions. And I don't have a good
There we go.
segue. You know him from Men at Work and his illustrious solo career, Mr. Colin Hay.
I'm glad
Clear your throat. Please. Can we get him some water?
I'm glad the roars finally came.
Yes. Everybody at home is applauding. They're on their feet.
And I'm intimidated slightly by the level of
I
energy
know.
level.
It's going to drop dramatically, trust me.
It was confronting, to say the least.
Well, as we said before, we will expunge the energy shortly, and then we'll be back to our normal self. I like to get everybody hyped up, and then my energy drops. It's almost like a big rush of adrenaline, and then I feel like within a few minutes, I feel like I got to get out of here. I got to go lay down.
Cool it down.
I got to work on those levels. My energy levels are all over the place. And Captain Carlin as well is here. Matt Carlin.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you for coming all this way.
No problem. It's always exciting to come to Glendale.
Is it?
It's the center of something.
It is. Well, there's their beautiful center city down there.
That's it.
The
I
beautiful
know.
mountains.
I know.
You're coming all the way from Topanga Canyon.
We're up
I
there.
am.
Oh, we're
yes.
up here. That's right.
Yeah, we're at the top. We're at the
up
top
there.
of this.
We're
if
in
you
the
can see.
airplane.
That's where
Right up there.
The
The
tower.
summit.
Broadcasting tower.
Isn't this where the Beach Boys hailed from? Am I wrong?
No,
there?
you know, you
That's
alluded to
very-
that earlier, and I didn't want to correct you, but they're in Hawthorne.
Hawthorne,
They're
yeah.
coming from
Long
Hawthorne.
way from here?
They're old.
It's right on
Yeah.
the coast. That's
Oh.
their Beach Boys.
Their old
They're
house is
literally
now-
Beach Boys.
it's a
I'm
highway
completely
now.
wrong about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing significant.
I'll try and keep that going all morning where I'll be wrong about everything, but very confidently wrong.
I'll just be honest with me. That's all I want.
Hawthorne
Now,
is landlocked.
Have you what?
Hawthorne's landlocked.
Is it?
That it is actually. That's the name of
They're
their
not even-
bootleg.
They're
It is
liars.
landlocked.
They're not
Yeah.
Beach Boys at
I
all.
It is
didn't think they
landlocked.
were. I didn't think they were close to the coast. Hawthorne's not close to the
It's
coast.
fairly
is it?
close
No, I don't
to the
think so.
coast.
Is it?
They're frauds.
It's inland, but it's closer than Glendale is.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
And of course, we're going to talk to Colin, and Colin's going to play us a new song later, and then later in the patron hour, which you're getting live right now, Second half, me and Vic are going to join them.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure.
We started last week.
What are we
with-
gonna
me.
play?
We'll decide. Yeah. Yeah. Doug might.
Are we
This
going to
over
do
there.
what sometimes people refer to as winging it? Is
We're
that
gonna
We're going to wing
We're
it.
gonna wing it.
I was saying, like, we did rehearse, but it would have been cooler if I just said, let's, hey, why don't we jam? And then we just lock in on Waterloo Sunset.
We can't do that now.
No, the cat's out of the bag. But if you're just tuning in the second half, maybe we
Maybe
could
you go,
fool you.
wow, look at how.
Yeah, that's right. They won't know.
I like it. What key is it in?
We'll find out. We'll decide at the time.
So let me just get some business out of the way. Generally, in a regular talk show, boring kind of,
Is
buttoned
this
up.
how you make money?
Let me just put it this way. I ain't losing money yet.
I mean, I always wonder how these things.
Yeah, well, we have a paid audience and we have freeloaders too. If you want to contribute, just join. Thank you for bringing this up. Join patreon.com/officeHoursLive. It's $5 a month and you get this shit show delivered to you.
Excellent. That's
In a
good.
box.
That's a good deal.
Here's something funny happened last night. My son, I was doing this. I have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old, okay? And the audience knows this.
1, 2, 3.
This show just can't be about talking about numbers.
Stop. I was doing this game. You ever do this game with your kids? You slap them on the hand?
No.
Oh,
Is this?
they
wait a
love
minute.
it.
Should you be telling
was-
the audiences? I don't
No,
know.
we're doing like a high five, but like how hard can you hit that? Ow! And they were slapping me, and they were like loving it. And I'm doing this thing, and my son, he does like a blood curdling scream, like I can't even do it. It's like murder scream, like, but he's doing it like for show, But it's got to be resonating through the whole neighborhood, I would think. I think it is. I'm thinking, oh, dear son, dear boy, please, we're gonna get in trouble. And about a minute or two after the screaming, big knock, doorbell.
Neighbors.
I'm like, this could be the cops.
Wow.
I bet somebody called the cops. It's not a great story because it was a delivery of flowers.
Right. Of course it was.
Yeah,
Of course it was.
it was a delivery of flowers for some services I provided. People are always sending me gifts.
Flowers were for you?
Yeah.
Wow.
What kind of flowers?
They were cool. They were these, I forget what they're called, but they're preserved in a way that they last forever, like dried in some kind of way. Very beautiful, very touching and moving.
You ever get an edible
in lieu of payment.
edible arrangement? You ever have an edible arrangement where
No.
you eat the
I
flowers?
got those edible panties on.
We'll talk later.
Oh, will we? Let me just do this business really quick, okay? First of all, Matt, we can confirm that this sold-out show on March 8th in LA is sold out. Is it
Sold out.
sold
Maybe if we uncover some tickets at the door.
Uncover.
We'll let
Did
you
you ever,
know.
when they do this, they go,
All of a sudden they find something.
we've released tickets.
Well, it's you know how it is. It's if you don't fill that guest list, you sell them.
Yes. And are you committed to canceling your upcoming shows in Russia? Is that what what's happening with that? You have to take a stand. You understand?
That's right. I know. That's the least I can do. The very least. Where's your show? Where is your show?
Well, it's at a very illustrious new theater called the Brain Dead Theater, which used to be it's a movie theater. It used to be the silent movie theater. You ever go there in LA?
Yeah.
Or the Cine Family, which was a disgrace.
On Fairfax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
So it's there.
disgraced movie.
You have to go across the hill.
I have to get out of Glendale for this, yeah. I'll be there, Doug Lusenhop will be there, Vic Berger will be there. And we're screening Drop Concert 2. And then later in the month, we're going to put Drop Concert 2 out in a very interesting way. You'll be able to see that.
1, 2.
I'll be playing music at the Music Hall of Williamsburg, April 16th. Come out and see me there. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, this instant, the big news is, if you visit highnetwork.tv, you will be able to now get your On Cinema Oscar special tickets. We've launched it. Lots of opportunities there. If you're not an annual member, sign up. If you're not don't want to be an annual member, we have the individual tickets. We have a High Network Film Buff bundle, which is exciting. And there'll be a promo video launching as well. It's on that site right now, actually. It's live. So we're doing it. We're back. March 27th. The Oscars, no one gives a shit if you watch the Oscars anymore. It's a joke.
Well, I think I will. I think I'll watch them.
Well, watch the On Cinema. On
There's
Cinema.
There's nothing really else on that night.
There
is
is. There's the On Cinema Oscar special. We've now become counter-programming for the Oscars, and many people have written me and said how much they enjoy this. They don't even bother with the Oscars anymore. It's a complete farce. It's a joke.
And do you have a running commentary?
Are you going to ask me how I make money on this too? No.
Oh yes.
Well, you buy tickets. It's the old-fashioned way. How do you make money? People buy tickets to go see you play the guitar and sing your songs. It's not complicated. Not everything's going to be a handout for you. Cheap bastards. No, we love everybody. We have peace in our hearts. That's my business, man. Unless I forgot something.
I just added a new one. There's good news and bad news.
Oh God.
You want the bad news first?
Yeah, that's always fun, right? Lead with the bad news.
Tim's out next week.
I'm out.
The good news: the great Natasha Leggero's sitting in.
We've got we decided we're going to try this out. We have a new format. It's going to be sort of the Joan Rivers guest hosting the Tonight Show model. Who knows? I can't wait. Apparently, Natasha's very excited to do it, and she's one of our great talents.
Do you just need a break?
I'm at my wit's end. Can you blame me, Colin? No, unfortunately, I'm out of town, and instead of trying to do this thing where I zoom in, so I'm getting a note here. Now you'll be fascinated by this. This is coming in from that man over there.
Well, I'm passing it along.
Who's too afraid to talk to you. Can you try? I'm going to read it as it's written. Can you try to get Colin to put his guitar down while we're chatting?
Oh yeah.
See how easy that was?
I don't know. This came from the control room.
Just be honest with the guy.
I wanted him
He's
to
not
be
going to bite you.
comfortable.
Yeah.
And then it breaks, imagine.
Anything that I'm doing that's annoying you, just let me know.
The control room doesn't like the shop.
I'm okay with that.
Is it okay if he stares at you, Tim? Like looks at you and watches you?
Please.
Is that right?
I can stare at him and you at the same time.
Yeah.
By the way, I try to maintain my cool. I try to maintain my composure. And I try to be a good friend and a compassionate person. But I have my limits. They're on Tuesday. Today's on Wednesday, which is we usually do a Thursday show, of course, but so we had our Tuesday meeting yesterday, which makes sense because yesterday was Tuesday.
Right.
We had our Zoom meeting, and it's getting to be just too much.
The Zoom meetings.
Yeah. We all feel it. We feel that
The Zoom. It's just not. They just don't have the same Zoom, do they?
No, it doesn't have the same
Anymore.
zip that it used to.
No.
But so Vic and everyone feels like, well, they can just do it from wherever now. It's easy. So Vic's calling in from this breakfast spot.
Right.
Yeah.
In
Joaquin
Boyle
at the
Heights.
Milpa Grill, Boyle Heights, best breakfast burrito you'll
So
ever
he
have.
feels
in your
like he
life.
can kill two birds with
Incredible.
one stone and be eating. You
Well,
know,
I have my dog with me too to get her out a little bit.
and so, but Vic's outside on a busy street, fumbling with his phone so we can see him. There's no like get a stand or something, but he's trying to get a shot, and we're all like at home just
I know.
like. And then
He was really thinking about the burrito as
That's all he cared about.
Totally.
And there's jazz music, which I love jazz. We love jazz. I don't have an issue with jazz, but there's jazz music blaring at this cafe.
Of course, yeah.
I don't like jazz.
So whenever fucking Vic's just like we're trying to have a conversation.
I was in heaven smelling this
and there's
thing.
cars and sirens going by. I go, Vic, can you please mute when you're not talking? That would be a courteous thing to do. And he does. But then what's funny is when he chimes in, the jazz comes back. When he unmutes. Oh, I was ready to. I had my hand on my laptop, like I'm just ready to slam that shut. Bye. We'll figure it out.
Great burrito, though. Excellent burrito. It was worth it.
Let's say good morning to somebody, because Colin, part of the genius of this show is
it involves people.
there's a whole community.
It's not just
that
us. So,
wants to
yes.
say hi to you, I'm sure, and wants to say hi to me and boys and everybody. So let's take a zoomer.
Let's start with a joke. That's always a good way, right? Spondo, you got a joke?
Gentlemen, hello?
Hey,
Good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Bad.
Okay, sick. I just got a
I've
little joke for you
expunged
guys
my
I wanted to
energy,
tell.
my negative energy, and the rest of the show is going to be pure positivity.
Okay, great. Okay, here it comes.
Don't you want to say hello? And I'm a big
Yeah, I know.
fan
Do you know
to
who
Colin
you're in
Hay.
front
It's
of
so
here?
disrespectful. Yeah. Let's not make this guy
Colin,
feel
I'm
like
a
chopped
big
liver over
fan.
here.
Hello, how are you?
Good. So, what's the deal with the Santa
You're a
Cruz
beautiful
T-shirt?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you calling in from Santa Cruz?
No.
Have you
I
ever
graduated there a couple of years ago.
So you've been there. You spent some time there.
I did. I lived in a trailer there
Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
You just never get called
on the
to
campus.
This is a Santa Cruz guitar, but
Oh.
that's neither here nor there.
Is that there's a shop up
Oh.
there?
There's a guitar company called the Santa Cruz Guitar Company.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Very, very beautiful guitar.
Pretty guitar.
Nice.
So what's
nice,
your joke?
Nice warm sound.
Nice.
Yes.
Sounds good in here.
Yes. Lots of
Nice.
depth and dimension. Yes. But sorry, please go ahead with
This better be a top tier joke. This better be Dennis Miller level.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Old Dennis
Sweet.
Miller, 80s style.
Uh oh. So I got a puppy recently.
Yeah.
Got a puppy recently.
Uh-huh.
Getting a puppy is kind of like hammering a wooden nail down your penis hole
Nice.
because it sucks.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But you got to do it for your girlfriend.
You gotta do it.
Oh, wait,
What?
is that the punchline part?
Colin, I apologize.
But you got to do it for your girlfriend.
That's what they call anti-humor, I guess. It's very rare.
Getting a puppy is kind of like hammering a wooden nail down your penis hole
Why?
because it sucks.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, it's shock humor. That's what it is.
That's a good
It's
one.
shock humor. And we don't have any tolerance for it
But
here.
you got to do it.
No, you don't. Get him out.
You do?
You're banned from the show.
He's got a board
Bye,
A2 on the wall. What's
Out of
going on
respect.
there?
You tried your
Is that real?
best.
All due respect.
Pounding.
I apologize.
Maybe
For one moment there, I thought that he was actually part of the show because he seemed to be set up in a nice
does.
little
It was
very
spot.
nice,
You know,
yeah.
Let's take somebody else, Matt, to expunge that experience.
sponge that from the record. All right, let's try a pun.
Oh, good.
Let's go from Antero. Antero, you're on the air.
Where you from?
Hello, I'm so happy to be here.
That's the right energy.
That's-
There it is.
Hello, Antero. How are you?
It's Antro, but
intro.
I'm great. I just moved to Williamsburg, and I've been watching your show for a while. Been watching y'all since the Terrys. Anyway, I'll get to my pun. It's an original. It's in a grocery store, and you're looking at the oranges, and you notice there's no sticker on them. And you ask the person who works there, "Hey, do you know the number for these?" There's no sticker. The person says, "I have no clue."
Nice.
Oh, on the orange.
The PLU, the PLU.
Oh, the
number.
PLU.
PL, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the
Everybody
list.
loves it but me, but so that counts for something.
No, we don't
I
love it.
work at a grocery store, so
You work at a grocery store, you said?
yeah, so it got a lot of laughs there, but I understand in maybe different industries.
What grocery store do you work at?
It's called Paralandra. It's in Brooklyn Heights. Maggie Gyllenhaal shops there,
Oh,
Wow.
who cares? Who cares?
and Peter Sarsgaard.
Nice.
Very cool.
What's the hardest thing to stock? The hardest fruit to stock?
To stock or
Probably
to stack?
star fruit.
Yeah, to stack too. Yeah, either
I would
or,
say
both.
any kind of stone fruit would be the hardest
What did-
fruit, don't you
That
think?
could be.
What did you
Or
say?
pineapple.
Star fruit?
Star fruit.
Star fruit.
Star fruit is pretty hard.
Colin
Oh,
just gave me this
Romanesco.
look.
Romanesco is really weird.
Anyways, let's do the city of the day. It sure ain't Williamsburg, that's for sure. Get him out of here. Walk him out.
I'd rather call a flower than talk to some of these callers. You know what I'm saying, Tim?
Yeah, I got flowers last night, Doug. I can feel it. I can feel
But it's
you.
a grocery store pun about the produce section. Cauliflower.
That's good.
All right.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower. Very good.
Is this correct? Is this our
I hope so.
our
Yeah.
our sponsor today? We have a great sponsor for the city of the day. Pocket Horses by Horse Corp. Do your kids keep nagging you for a pet pony, but you just don't have the room or the time it takes to take care of a full-grown horse? You have horses out there in
No.
Topanga Canyon?
No, I don't know.
Well,
I've got a stable, but no horse.
I only wish we had some stability here. Well, Horse Corp has a solution, pocket horses. These tiny horses are only 4 inches tall. They can be bleached and dyed in any color to keep up with the trends. Plus, they live up to 7 days. Plus, they live up to 7 days. And they're easy to bury. What the hell is this? I did not read this, I'll admit. They're easy to bury.
Horse core.
Yeah. Let's face it, kids are only interested in pets for a week anyway. Then it's off to the next toy or video game that they'll be obsessed with. And if your kid does want more, she can sign up for the Horse Force weekly horse subscription and get a fresh horse delivered every 7 days. That's what my daughter did, and her favorite part, this is like phonetic situation here. That's what my daughter did, and her favorite part is actually the burials.
Wow.
So hey, what are you waiting for? It behooves you to call Horse Corp today. Our stable managers are standing by. No information on how to get that. We assume we go to pockethorses.horse. Okay, gotta Google it.
Google it.
They don't have their sites offline right now. City of the day is who?
Jessica, you've got our city of the day, I believe.
Yep. Hello, everybody. The city of the day is Baltimore.
Baltimore. Randy Newman has a song called Baltimore. Right?
Great song.
Great song. One of the greats, right?
I think so.
Where do you put Randy up there? Top 10?
Absolutely, yeah. What about you?
Top 2.
Top two.
Who's the other one?
Top 5.
Who's the other one?
I got Colin Hay at 5.
Come on. Come on.
Peter Frampton. I don't know why he's No. We love Peter Frampton.
We do love Peter Frampton.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Dylan guy.
Yeah.
I'm a deep Dylan guy.
course.
I mean, Joni Mitchell to me, I think, is songwriter.
Bob and Johnny and Randy. I mean, that's a good threesome. Right?
And then, John and Paul.
Yeah.
And maybe Mike Campbell from the Heartbreakers.
Oh.
His solo stuff.
Only his.
Jessica wanted to talk to you about Dylan, but she's a little shy, so I'm.
Oh, Jessica, please. Let's talk Bob for a few minutes. I know people. You know what I was listening? You ever listen to his Live at Budokan album?
I haven't.
It's very weird.
Is it?
It's like
Is it weirder than his Christmas album?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think it's.
I love the Christmas album.
I love it. I love it all. I love the weird and the good and the bad and the great. But this Live at Budokan, just pull up any random song on it.
I love records.
He brought with him this big band.
Yeah, right.
Backup singers, flutes, horns.
Yeah.
And so everything gets this weird kind of Elvis in Vegas kind of treatment to it.
Right.
Like put on Shelter from the Storm and just skip to any part of it.
Is Budokan like a Comic-Con for Buddhists? Or?
No, you son of a bitch.
I don't know.
It's
being somewhat of a chameleon. I think that sometimes, I mean, this is just an idea, but I think that sometimes he just kind of wants to be that. Maybe wants to be Elvis for a minute, so I'm going to do an Elvis thing,
that's
or
what
something.
That's what it feels like. Do you have any of that music? But Jessica, what?
I don't know if you can hear
I was actually
listen to this.
tortured by Dylan as a kid. Yeah, I did not like that growing up. My parents would.
But it's
torture
okay.
me with that.
Anyways, it's coming in weird. What's your Dylan question or conversation?
Well, I wanted to thank you and producer Matt. You guys had mentioned a few weeks ago that his tour is starting. And then you said you're going to go to Tucson. I'm originally from there. So I went and bought tickets for my parents to surprise them. So I just wanted to say thank you for sparking that idea. I do not like Dylan. Okay. I'm not a Dylan head. I respect Dylan heads, though. I'll say that.
That's pretty strong.
That was not how this was explained to me.
Different.
No, I mean, I wanted to thank you for giving me that idea to purchase those tickets, to gift them. They've always loved them.
Is it because
long car rides?
Is it because they played Bob? Is it because they played Bob? When you were young, a lot. Is that?
Yeah, and I didn't get it then. I was not a big fan, and
you could have left that part out and just said you bought your parents' tickets.
I know. The energy levels are fluctuating rapidly now. I'm raging inside. I'm just trying to hold it in.
Maybe we
should I'm going to your show in Brooklyn.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you for that.
Colin, let's get into it.
Okay. Can I ask who your favorite artist is? Musician?
Oof.
You have one?
You know, I really do love George Harrison.
Well, he was very close with Bob.
Well, he was exactly. He was very close with Bob, yeah. I think,
Like I said, I appreciate it, but it's the same thing with Prairie Home Companion.
Oh.
I was tortured with that as a kid, and I just can't get into.
With what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name that runs
Garrison?
Harrison, yeah.
Garrison
Keillor. That's it.
Yeah. Garrison Keillor.
Do you ever run in with George?
I never met George.
No.
I wish I had.
You must have. Well, so let's get into
I've never met Bob either, but I had a dream about him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a short dream.
It's very different than meeting somebody.
Very, very different. Maybe even maybe better.
It's better. Unless it's a nightmare. Unless you're like having one of those experiences where he's like sitting there while you're playing your song and he's like, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless it's...
Why don't you take out some of the chords?
But he just leaves.
Yeah, he just leaves. I heard this story about his son was playing him his new record.
Jacob.
Yeah. Mm. And he was very nervous to play it for him, his first record. And he plays it for him in the best possible way, like in a nice room, listening room. At the end, he gets up and goes, sounds expensive.
There you go. Probably did. Because he doesn't like it to sound expensive.
No, he wants it to be.
His grandson's out there too. Remember his grandson?
Oh my God!
He plays
I forgot about his grandson, the rapper.
I forget what his name is.
He's got like a Colin. He's got like a Hanks. The other Hanks, Chet Hanks.
Chet Hanks, yeah.
How many people get you confused with Colin Hanks because you start typing Colin H.A.
I know it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, people come up to me in the street.
But you play with.
It'd be good to go to Costco with Bob, wouldn't it?
Oh, of course.
And just walk down the aisles and put random things in the bin. And what do you need, Bob? What kind of stuff?
Remember that story of him? He got off the bus in New Jersey in his hoodie and was just walking around at like 6 a.m. in like Asbury Park or something. And he gets pulled. He got brought in. He got arrested for being a vagrant. Ooh. Didn't have any ID on him.
Wow.
I'm Bob Dylan. You're in or were in the All-Star band? We're talking Beatles.
I was and I still am.
How does that work?
How does it work?
What constitutes you being a current member versus I've been playing or you have a tour planned?
Yeah, starts at the end of May and goes through June.
I'm thinking I might go to that show. I'm thinking I might
Ringo's?
be get on that guest list. I don't know. We'll have to. That LA guest list must be insane.
It's stupid, yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't get on that.
No,
we'll go to San Diego.
I won't even ask.
Who do you get along? Can I ask who you get along with on the?
No, the better question is who don't you get along with?
Well, I'm trying to be. I was leading him towards that. But.
Well, you have to get along with everybody. One of the great things about playing with Ringo is the fact that a lot of that ego stuff gets taken out of it because you're doing it because you want to play with Ringo.
Right, right.
So, people go, you want to go out on the road with Ringo? You go, yeah, of course I do, And then, so you get to be a sideman for all these other acts and learn their songs and something great about that.
That's awesome.
How were you approached? Did you lobby for this position or did it come out of nowhere?
I was approached on the street, and I thought that somebody
Are you Colin Hay? No, you're not? All right, well.
A guy just came up to me and whispered in my ear and he said, you want to go out on the road with Ringo? I said, sure.
So how many songs do they give you? 2?
3.
3?
Depends on how many people are in the band. If it's a big band, you get 2. If it's a smaller band, you get 3.
And Ringo plays drums?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. If he's feeling it?
Greg Bissonette plays all the time.
Right.
Ringo plays sometimes, and then he sings sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
Sings with you.
Yeah, he sings with everybody. He sings his songs, and then
I can't imagine him being able to get to the register of where some of your songs are at, though. That's not in Ringo's
No, he doesn't.
zone.
He doesn't sing. He lets me do that.
Right.
What about our pal Edgar Winter?
He's in this one. Yeah,
oh, is he?
Yeah.
So who we got?
Edgar Winter.
Edgar Winter.
Steve Lukather. Hamish Stewart.
He's doing Rosanna.
Yeah, and Africa and Hold the Line.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Greg Bissonette plays drums, and I'm doing Who Can It Be Now and Down Under and Overkill.
Right.
And Edgar will, I guess, I'm not sure. We haven't been given a set list, but I'm sure he'll play Frankenstein and.
Sure. What about Joe
Free
Walsh?
Ride.
Does he just drop in?
No, he
Never?
doesn't. He doesn't.
Never.
Occasionally he comes along and plays a couple of songs.
So we're almost talking to this is pretty damn Beatles adjacent here. This is
Yeah, it's like if you're driving on the road, just going
yeah,
way
one
to-
step, one step.
I'm actually quite good on bass.
Oh, thanks, Paul. You mentioned the song "Overkill."
I did mention it.
Great song.
Thank you.
That's one of my favorites.
I think it's one of my favorites. Do you find, and this is a little dorky music theory here, but do you consider there to be a chorus in that song? What is the chorus of that song? What is it?
There's a chorus.
I don't think there really is a
There
chorus.
isn't.
No, not really.
I was gonna say there's a refrain.
There's a hook.
refrain, yeah.
Who's playing the? Because there's the horn hook. Is that a
Sax.
Saxophone. Well, yes, there's a soprano saxophone.
There's 100% a bridge.
Bridge.
It's a tricky song.
No, it's not. I don't think there's a bridge. Is there?
There's a solo over the verse.
It's just a verse, and then it goes to a kind of a, I guess, and it goes that's it's not really a chorus, really.
It's fine with. I'm not. It's not a. I'm not.
No.
I think because
that
you're a Dylan guy, though. That's his refrains are his thing. There's like no chorus. It's just kind of like one line, I don't know. That's what I thought.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to understand Did you write it?
Yeah.
Solo?
Yeah.
So Men at Work's your deal.
Well, not really. No, Men at Work was oh, hello there.
Wrong way, pal. Watch where you're moving.
Wait a minute.
Watch where you're moving, pal.
Time out.
President of the United States on board.
Wait, we got a guest.
Hallelujah. You're at ease, soldier.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I appreciate your service and everything you did for all those ladies. That was nice.
Thank you very much.
We saw it.
Yeah.
We watched it.
And we loved
Who
it.
is he again?
What is this?
Close the damn door in my face.
What we got?
I was there.
President
I
Joe
was there.
Biden is walked
That's
in
right.
on.
That's
Holy
right.
cow, this is big. I apologize.
Cut your trim, Tim.
All
Tim,
right.
do you want me to give me that guitar so we can?
I don't have a guitar, pal.
Okay.
Talking
I'm
about some
locked
kind
in
of
here. I
guitar
can't-
somebody's got.
There you go. Thank
Seen
you.
all these folks on the wall. There's always these great presidents from before. We stand as one. We stand as one on the shoulders of history, and history says, "Ow, get off." How you doing there?
Wow, Mr. Biden.
Pleasure.
I want to say, in the darkest days, we looked up and we found out. They told us, and we said, "Well, who is he?" In the darkest days of this country, I looked up who you were, and I got. And there it is.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
How you doing, friends?
Yeah, good. Mr. Biden.
Is this a bad? What's the worst angle I can get in?
Why don't you sit down, sir?
Sit down?
Yeah.
America doesn't have time to sit down.
All right, sorry.
America's busy knocking over guitar centers. Look at this. You got 3 Bernies piled up on each other.
No, sir.
That's 3 times the amount of left ring crap you gotta distance yourself from.
Pleasure, sir. How are you? You got some new.
Here he is, folks.
Yeah.
Here he is,
Looking
folks.
good. Yeah, take a seat.
There he
please.
is, folks.
We got.
Wow.
We got Colin Hay from Men at Work with us today.
Yeah.
I love the work of your father.
Thank you very much.
Tom Hanks is a
Me too.
fantastic
That's right. You see?
American.
You see?
He's a great American. And we're in like a lion. March.
There it is.
We're in like a lion. Roar!
All right, please.
What, you want to sit in a chair? Let me tell you a story about Yogi Berra. He's an old baseball player. Yogi Berra, he was playing baseball, and he said was the microphone off the whole time? I was wondering, look, America, state of Ukraine.
Okay.
Yogi Berra, he sat down, he said, baseball is a game 4 quarters. You got to score a touchdown. They sent him out there with a softball and half a T-ball stick. He won the World Series anyway.
Let liberty ring.
Was that a drop? Listen, pal, I don't allow any kind of drops. I didn't take it from Bob and Tom, and I'm not going to take it from you.
I apologize, Mr. President. Won't happen again.
I had the United States Senate when I was senator from Baltimore. I was senator from Delaware, Baltimore, and I had Bob and Tom sanctioned on the U.S. Senate floor.
All right, sir.
Issued sanctions.
Well, we'll
Yes, sir.
just respect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll respect the airspace here. How
Tim
about that?
Heideck, I like that. No fly zone.
Yes.
It's a no fly zone. The zone has no flies.
Got it.
You got to put up some wax paper. You
Control the environment.
Control environment. Who the hell is? You got people in the
right
ears.
here, right here. He's right here, sir. Everything's all right.
In my day, you could talk to a man face to face.
Oh, he's right there.
But you could hear that it was in an ear, and now you hear somebody's right here, but they're in the right ear. That's the freedom of the future.
Very good. So, congratulations on your big. You all right?
Good. Wow. Freedom is a fun thing. Freedom is not a thing that's a state of political existence. Freedom is an excuse, pal. Freedom is an excuse. It's something to fight for and talk about. When you want a lot of people to go do something, you say the word freedom and watch them run. It's like painting a white fence. You ever get to paint a white fence?
No, sir.
You get some Huckleberry Finn kids out there and you line them up against the fence and you roll paint right along the top of them so they're all painted in there to the wood. And then they walk away and it looks like a little golden book cover.
What's a Huckleberry Finn kid?
A Huckleberry Finn kid walking around barefoot, can't even vote.
Look.
If it was up to me, they'd be able to work at half price minimum wage. Bernie Sanders vetoed it because he's a bad-nosed Berenstein Bear, pal. He's a bad-nosed Berenstein Bear trying to tug me to the left. I don't handle that. Tim Heideck.
Heidecker, yeah.
I appreciate it. Look.
All right, sir, please.
Look.
Appreciate it, sir.
I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all the years that you were here in this garage during the COVID pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about that?
Yes, sir.
That was bad news.
Yes, sir.
But you were here, and I'm glad to finally join you here.
Well, please enjoy the seat.
Is there a restroom?
Yes, sir. Straight up.
We'll get there. We'll get to there.
All right.
You ever have an Imodium AD episode in the middle of the State of the Union address in front of the United States Congress and God?
Oh my goodness! No, you had a little diarrhea feeling, and as you're
Cha-cha-cha! I got an earpiece coming up, but that's not all that's coming out. I'll tell you that.
So what did you do?
I did the same thing. I did the same thing that I learned in the United States Navy back when I was a senator, civilian senator, getting on a Navy boat and pointing around, getting photo opportunities, telling them what to do. That's when I was back in the United States Navy on a boat, just sort of pretending I was in the Navy. One thing I learned is when the torpedoes show up in the story that somebody's telling you. When there's a story, when the people show up in the way, and there's adversity, what you got to do is you steam force ahead. All engines go.
Well, you're amped up, Mr. President. You are full energy, full tilt, full torpedo. Damn the torpedoes. He's here.
That's it. It's always great to be back on The View.
Well, I was just talking.
Which one's a fat one?
Well, I don't know.
We're all carrying a bit of weight.
Perhaps it might be you, sir. We don't know.
I'll challenge you to a push-up. You want to do a push-up, pal?
Sure.
You want to do a push-up right here on God's honest ground? 500 Union soldiers died for this ground. You can't do a push-up on it? You can't do a push-up on your own.
All right, sit down.
500 American Union soldiers died on Confederate gunshots right here on this ground. In this garage to save this garage. You can't do one push-up, pal?
I can do a push-up.
Because you're fat.
Excuse me?
I'm physically fit.
All right, let's do
physically fit. I'll do a push-up.
One push-up here.
I'll do a push-up. You go straight down. And you go down. And no matter how far down you go, you never give up. You claim that it's victory. And here we are, folks. I did it.
There we go. Okay, we're good. Sir, are you all right?
We might need a medic here.
Yeah, where's your Secret Service detail?
What? No, you gotta imagine something with your rider.
I got the camera.
Imagine a Willy Wonka moment where he never springs up at all.
All right, sir. Please, can you take a beat and just relax a minute? I know it's an exciting. Can I just interview you? And first of all, Mr. Hay here. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
You're holding steady?
I'm holding steady,
Are you thinking about the exit door or no?
We're all looking for an exit strategy. We're all looking for an exit strategy, folks. There's an exit sign. Exit, emergency exit, red letters, but it popped out, fizzled.
Let me ask you a couple of questions, if you don't mind, Colin.
I got these in. They don't work. The microphone doesn't
That came
work.
unplugged there.
But guess what works even less? What? Who?
You unplugged yourself doing all your
I
shenanigans.
unplugged myself because they plugged me in a matrix. They tell me I got to stay on message, pal. But I'm a solo operator.
Yeah.
Now, what's
You
the
can't
latest?
plug me into a Max Headroom matrix.
Can I ask you a question,
Listen, Max
sir?
Headroom, there he is. Pepsi Cola. Choice of the next
Generation.
Ah.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question, sir? What's the latest in Ukraine? This battle?
Ukraine. Look, there's attacks. There's attacks that happen, and the state, they attack against Ukraine, my crane, Fraser Crane.
Very good.
They came in, and let me tell you this, Vladimir Putin is a guy, and he takes Ukraine. We got to make sure we stop him there, because if he ever decides to attack Ukraine sometime in the future, if he ever imagines, if we should ever face an America that has the unsolvable problem of Ukraine under attack from Russia, if that hypothetical should ever exist,
I see.
we got to stop them there.
Right.
Yes, Russia can invade Ukraine. Nobody can stop that. But you got to stop them then from moving on to Southern Europe and then Northern Europe. And then they can get on the little bridges across the ocean to Brazil, Iceland, Irkutsk to Kamchatka. Yakutsk to Irkutsk. That's a game of risk, pal.
Okay.
Once you invade Ukraine, what's next? North Africa. Then you're on land bridges Australia, where there's a bunch of little purple guys.
All right. Well, we have a guest here from Australia. You self-identify as a purple guy?
I do like the color purple.
Yeah. All right.
It's fantastic.
Well, Mr. Biden, let me just show you something, sir. You said if
I gotta
hypothetical.
What are we showing here?
Ukraine reels from brutal Russian onslaught. This is
Wow.
happening now.
What a time to be alive, huh, pal?
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
I guess so.
Look at that. Headlines. You know what? You ever imagine that you would be an architect of world history? And even when it's bad news, you're a part of it.
Yeah, that would be you, sir. Yeah. There
That's
he is.
great.
Well, congratulations.
We snapped into action. I'll tell you that.
Let's take a call, sir, if you don't mind. Do you mind talking
I snapped into action.
That you did.
And and I'll tell you this on God's honest ground right here. We issued a no-fly zone across America. No Russian aircraft.
Right.
United States closed to Russian aircraft of any kind, civilian aircraft. Obviously, there's no way to stop military aircraft or missiles from launching. No way to stop those.
No. If that happens, that's bad news.
ICBMs, we can't stop them. But there's a ban on any kind of friendly aerofloat can float down for all I care.
All right, Matt, anybody on the
And
hotline?
hey, look, Belarus getting involved. They got a president. He's fat. They call him Poroshenko, more like Porkashenko.
That's very good, sir.
Belarus, more like baby Beluga Bruce.
Very clever, sir. You must still have that. You must have.
Let's get on a Peloton, pal.
Okay.
You ride the Peloton?
No, sir. I don't have.
You're
room.
gonna laugh in the face like that?
I don't have room for a Peloton,
Look,
sir. Peloton.
I'm from the dirty streets of the Delaware Bridge across the Chesapeake Bay.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the dirty. I grew up on the dirty streets of a bridge across the Chesapeake. You're gonna tell me I can't do a Peloton? I'll take a Peloton across the bridge and I'll knock your Peloton down into water.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna have a cold, limp body.
Okay.
Half racked alive, half racked dead, with blue lobsters crawling all over you. Ready for that?
Matt, do we have somebody on the hotline?
I bleed Old Bay. Old Bay spice. I bleed it, pal.
I understand that.
Cut me and there's Old Bay. It comes out. Ready
All
for
right,
ready for crab bake.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Maybe a joke would lighten the mood.
Well, this guy loves
209 has a joke. Maybe that'll calm Biden down.
Yeah, Mr. President,
Biden.
please.
209.
All
you're
due
on the line.
respect. Can we get you some water or something?
I don't drink water. I don't drink water. I drink liquid ice cream. I get ice cream on a hot day and I let it evaporate off a tarp, just like All Is Lost. It's a great American film. You ever see All Is Lost, pal?
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. But instead of drinking water, you evaporate the ice cream off the top, so you're drinking ice cream like it's your own urine. I urinate ice cream, vanilla flavor.
Very good.
Ukraine.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're gonna tell me. Look. We will never abandon the pounds of uranium people. Pounds of people. There's pounds of people. There's proud uranium, electrified, radiated men, folks.
Very good.
The last and first men, Uranus.
I'm just waiting for the battery to run out. I think we just,
Well, you think I'm a Teddy Ruxpin, pal? You think I'm a Teddy Ruxpin? You put a tape in here? I got news for you. This is, going.
Well, let's.
The contract ran out, but they've got D batteries backed up all the way down here.
Oh, boy. All right, well, can we unplug him at least? Let's do that. Let's unplug, let's take a call. Can we take a call, Mr.
209.
President?
You want to talk to one of your constituents?
I'll talk to your constituents.
Yeah, 209.
Look,
You're on the
hey, I got news for you. You know what they say where I come from? Constituents get stituents. You better watch your back, pal. Constituents get stituents.
Okay, very good.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. He's all unplugged.
They're all unplugged, but everything came out. This is a promise of America. No more. You like phrases like that?
You know, you kind of look like
America.
Uncle Baby Bobby a little bit from the Gemstones these days.
That's great. Look, my favorite moment of any kind of State of Union address is when I introduce the friends that I invited over that just happen to be in the room, and I go, hey, I got an infrastructure plan. We're going to give a hammer to everybody who wants a job. Just like this guy up there.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it. This guy.
Guest, yeah.
And I don't even know their names.
No.
What you do is you say their name and somebody behind them says, that's you. Hey, we're going to give a hammer to every workman to bonk each other on the head, just like the Three Stooges.
That little boy that was there.
That little brat, that little kid.
Yeah.
This little kid, look at him. Good job. He's smart enough to wear glasses.
Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, America.
All
Stand
right.
up, kid.
Sit down. Jeez. Fucking Biden's full of pep this morning. All right, let's take a call, please.
Ross, are you there on Zoom? Ross.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hi there.
Yes, sir.
Loud and clear, pal. What's your question for Howard?
Mr. President, I very nice to meet you. I wonder if you'd like to try a tongue twister with me.
Tongue twister?
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Okay, let's try it.
Last tongue twister I got on was an Amtrak. Derailed. Track twister.
Tongue twister. Let's go.
Can you read that on my screen?
I can.
Not really.
I don't read. Is there? Can somebody bring me a leather-bound summary, a memo? One
Sushi
page.
sous chef.
Sushi sous chef.
A sushi sous chef.
That's pretty good.
Somebody got a notification. Who was that? Is that live or is that in the room?
Let's try this one.
I already edited it. I've said that my whole life.
I already edited it.
I already edited it.
I already edited it.
I already edited it. I already edited it. I already edited it. Already edited it. The American people edited it.
He's hopped up.
Hopped up.
All right.
I got one more.
Colin, can you see these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you? Why don't you try one?
Riff Raff's Red Snapper, Ruffles and Snapples, Sniper Rifle Raffle.
Whoa.
Oh, we can get them raw and wild, huh? Let me get one. Let me take one.
Okay, take one. Go ahead, Joe.
Let me take one. I like to try to evade the cameras. You gotta have intelligence. They gotta know where they are, and they can't know where you are. People thinks we're here, but 5 minutes later, we're already over here.
You're stalling. Go ahead.
I wanted to give me another one. Get Snapple, Raffle.
Do you have any more, caller?
Ruffles and Riches.
I have a few more, but I don't have any slides. I might have to
Pal,
come back
I'm
next
seeing
week.
words on there that'll get you. We're gonna have to send a guy around to investigate some of these words.
Read that one backwards then.
I already edited it. That's a pretty good one.
All right, sit down. I want to talk
thanks,
to
Ross.
Shaquan Baker, who's
This is a fun
absolutely
bit.
losing his mind in the Zooms. Shaquan, are you
Our
there?
old pal Shaquan. Can you unmute?
You are losing it right now. I'm watching this.
Pits are really wet today.
Mine?
Yeah.
I know, and I don't know what to do about it.
Biden brought it
I'll
out.
tell you what you do. Get some Old Bay sauce. Pat it on there. Here's what you do. Here's what you do, pal. You go down, you get a couple of Depends from a grocery store. You put sunglasses on. I go out and I buy things from a Safeway all the time. I wear sunglasses and I have an ice cream. Nobody recognizes me, President of the States.
Nice.
You go in a Safeway and you do a decoy buy. You say, as a decoy, I just want some nice castor oil. I want a bottle of castor oil and give me your finest cough syrup.
Okay.
But the real purchase, you get a box of Depends. You get them home, you cut them up like you cut them up like little circles, little Kraft kindergarten kindergarten pastries.
Okay.
What you do, you slap a little horse paste on them. Horse paste on it depends. Half it depends. You cut up with scissors. Safety scissors. You never safety first. Never run with them. Slap them up under your armpits.
That's what I'll do.
You can't smell nothing
Now-
for 5 weeks.
All right, listen.
Other than that, I recommend you get COVID-19.
Google it.
Shaquan, are you there?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. What's the vibe out there in the community? Are people losing it? Or are they exhausted by this? Are they frustrated by the president?
What's your question? What's your question, Festian?
Thanks, Mr. President. I honestly, I can't speak for the whole community. I am laughing at how you guys are responding to this.
Yes, not the actual content. I see. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's
That's great. You know you're doing well when they're laughing at you and not with you.
Right. Now.
Thanks, Shaquan.
Why?
What do you think about that?
Here's what I want to do.
I think he had something more to get to.
I think he did, yeah.
Kind of.
He was pulling up. He was
That's
pulling up
Shaquan?
some notes.
It's something, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
You have
You
notes?
something else?
It's some notes.
Please.
Oh, can you unmute?
Hey, can you guys hear me again?
Yes.
Hey, I had a question for Colin, actually.
That's great. President's here.
Why don't you go? Do me a favor. Let's do this. I got to reel this in, Mr. President. Would you please go change your diapers, get some coffee, and come back in a few because Colin's going to play us a song, and we want to be respectful.
Oh, you know
of
that I hate songs.
Yes, I know.
I
So
hated
take
music.
a step.
My
Take
father
a moment.
died from a music-related accident.
Let's get this guy some
He was following the bouncing ball and
Yeah.
fell off and knocked his head off.
Let's get him some relaxing tea, maybe, or some
Sleepy time
some
tea?
chamomile tea. And take a minute, sir, please. Consult with your
It's funny
advisors.
to watch how many ways that a man's body language can usher you out politely from a room where he's legally not allowed to lay hands on you.
It's a tough
Legally not
position.
allowed to lay hands. Can't man have
Well,
the President of the United States?
Sir, you have to respect that, and you have to respect the power you have. And
The only
and
thing
know,
I respect is Grant's boots.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Ulysses S. Grant's boots. I use them as a squatty potty right in front of the old Oval Office.
Okay. Well, again, if you wouldn't mind respecting my autonomy, my freedom, my choice here.
There you go. We're
And-
issuing sanctions. We're issuing sanctions on office hours. We're going to root out every Russian agent that happens to be in this show.
Please do not say.
Anyone with any Russian heritage going back 4 generations, we're going to root them out. Russian oligarchs hiding their wealth in Epcot Center. We're going to go through. Small world. Yank them out one by one. Anything that's even vaguely Slavic. Anything Slavic in Epcot Center, we're going to yank them out and make sure their yachts are seized and they're no longer riding off the backs of Disneyland taxpayers.
Very good.
Hallelujah.
We'll see you after the break. Don't go away.
There's a break. I'll be gone, pal. You think I'm going to be gone more than... You never know. And I might drop dead any moment, pal. Think I'm going to be here after... All right, it's time to go. Let's make a quick exit, just like the entrance was.
Wow.
Out of here fast.
Wait, okay.
Thanks, you guys have been great. That was good. You were great, especially. This one was good. That was a good thing.
There you go.
Look at these guys.
Let's get the
Looks
Hail to the
familiar.
Chief going, guys. Come
Look
on.
at this. You ever see the Never-Ending Story where Bastian comes into a cave and there's a bunch of pictures about the movie that he's in the middle of, and then one of them jumps out. It's a wolf. That's fantastic. I always supported you.
I know you did.
I always.
When no one else did.
That's right. No one else.
No
did.
one else did. You were
What
always
was his name
there.
again?
That's enough. That's enough.
We go way back. We go way back. Let's have a whiskey and ice cream.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Dismissed.
Come in like, what is the theme of the show? Come in like a lion, right?
Yeah.
Coming in like a lion. My.
In like a lion! In like a lion, out like a lamb. In like a lion, out like a... Anybody got some lamb with lamb chops?
Have a good life.
That's enough.
We've got a loose cannon on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Close the door, please, and lock it.
George Washington.
Bye
Well,
forever.
how are you? Would you like to play a song for us? Can you?
We're having a little trouble. You want me to help you close the door like this?
Yeah, other way, other side. Go close
the door.
Be on the other side of the door,
There you
sir,
go,
please.
pal. We got the door closed. President of the United States. You're elected to do a job for 4 years and you get it done.
Yeah.
Joe Manchin said we couldn't close that door. I gave him everything he wanted. He's stealing all the equipment from your garage right now.
Oh, geez. All right, well, let's get on that, guys. And thank you, sir.
Just get him the hell out of here.
Get him over to Air Force One, will you? Jesus Christ.
No thanks.
It's pretty impressive to have a president.
Very impressive.
Playing my game.
Yeah, look at this. This is the,
Whoa, those are getting bigger.
I
Yeah.
look good in this color shirt. We admit that, right?
Yeah, that's a good color for you, but you should
But
wear
it goes
like
right. I've got a T-shirt
Oh,
on.
you do have
I'm
a
gonna-
T-shirt under it, so I don't know what the problem is.
All right, let me just say. That was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. They say you should never follow children, animals, or Joe Biden.
Now, you were saying watching the State of the Union is a stressful experience because you're hoping he gets through it without saying something corn pop style. And I thought he did a pretty good job, actually.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
I just missed one of the little endearing Scranton stories.
I know. Well, he did bring it up. There was a moment when he went from he was talking. Did you notice this? You didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it, no.
He was talking about his new judge that he's is
Right.
it Judge Jackson? Is that who it is? And he was going through. I almost want to find this moment because it's almost like a full page had been ripped out because almost in the middle of talking about her, he fully goes like 180 into a completely different subject. It was very jarring. That's my review.
What was the name of it? What was the name that he was talking about?
Judge Jackson.
Jackson, okay.
He was like doing the page that's on that, and then it's like almost as if like the next sentence was going to be another thing about that. It was like about guns in schools or something. It was very weird. See if you can find that, Vic.
There it is, Tim. I think.
You're going to subject us to more Biden.
Sorry. Should I put it back on or whatever?
No. All right. Forget it. We'll listen to it later. Here's what we're going to do. You have a new album coming out?
I do.
When is it coming out?
March the 18th.
March the 18th?
Yeah.
And
It's called Now in the Evermore.
Now in the Evermore?
Yeah.
You have the single up on iTunes and all the places?
Yeah, there's one called Love Is Everywhere that's out at the moment. And then, but I was going to play the actual song, Now in the Evermore, which features Ringo, actually. He played the drums on it.
Really?
But he's not here today to play the drums.
No,
but
that
we'll
would have
just
been
have to-
something. I'm sure our friend
Yeah, we
can
could
come in
probably
as
make that
Ringo if
happen,
he wants
yeah.
to try that. Maybe a different energy. How do you just ask him?
I just asked him, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, send it over.
Might as well.
Yeah,
I've got
great.
nothing else. Do I have to put any pants on? Or can I wear me sweatpants? He's always wearing those sweatpants now.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, why not?
He
You
looks
know?
great, doesn't he?
He looks terrific.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Is it all that vegetarianism, you think?
Well, he does have a very healthy lifestyle, yes.
Yeah. He
Yes,
exercises.
He doesn't eat, he exercises and doesn't eat all that much and eats vegetables pretty much.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And he's as good as you want him to be.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Rocket, man.
Right.
All right. But you didn't. Well, I want to talk to you more about your life after the break. But after the
break.
song, we're going to do a song and
You
then
want
a
a song?
short break.
You sure you can deal with a song after
I think
Joe?
I think we've. No, sorry.
To just bookend the segment with a song.
Yes, we'll do that. We'll do a song, then we'll take a break, then we'll come back and we'll talk some more, and we will have a blast up until noon today, folks. All right, take it away, Colin Hay.
Woke up Sunday morning, Salvation Army at my door, playing on with Christian soldiers, till I couldn't take it anymore. I ran across the graves at night, with those three witches at my tail. I heard the wail of the now and the evermore. All things are never equal, and I don't know who is keeping score. Nobody gets a sequel, no. counting on the rising sun to give me all my waking days until it sets up on the now and the evermore. Goodbye to the life we knew. Don't save it till the end. It could be me, it could be you, or some old long lost friend. And if I'm calling out your name, I know if you can hear me, you will come. You can leave a note or light a flame, sing a song, or even bang a drum. I saw the lady Katrina. She was all a jangling at the bar, playing an Italian concertina. Ooh, you know, she's really quite the star. She told me everything's a circle dance, and we have been here many times before. We're all a part of the now and the evermore. Goodbye to the waterside and down that shady lane. In case you're lost and wandering, it does not look the same. Goodbye to the life we knew. Some rules you just can't bend. Just made me one with everything before I reach the end.
All right, everybody. We will talk about that song and much more in 5 minutes. Stay with us. Take it away, boys.